Hey, welcome to Bump.
Welcome back to Bump.
My name's Lachlan, this is
JESSIROSE'S.
And as always, we have Gocsy.
Hey guys, great news. I finally got my RSA. There was a bit of a mix-up, but I got it, and now I'm ready to go. I'm at the bar.
Aaron, we said in the production meeting, we're not running with the bar joke.
Said it in the production meeting.
At all.
I'm not doing the bar. You're kidding me.
Can you get back here, mate? Like, that's enough.
I'll be right there. See ya.
Let's talk about everyone's favourite footy. We've got some big talking points to talk about and also point out.
It's been a big weekend of football.
Bulldogs usually play at Etihad Stadium and unfortunately had to travel to a cricket ground. For some reason they're playing footy there.
I thought you didn't like Etihad.
Eddie had a bad experience that time. Could barely see any of the game because there was just swarms and swarms of pelicans, thousands of pelicans, obstructing play, obstructing vision. OH and Z issue, in my opinion.
Are you sure that they weren't seagulls?
He needs a Malcolm Blight torpy here. You have to go as far as Blighty's just about.
He's a great character, this man. He's going to load up with a barrel to give him a lift if he nailed this. Oh, he's screwed on! He's nailed it! Is it going to go to Stone? That is unbelievable! Malcolm Blight! He got it out!
Big talking point, the torp this week, but what's a torp?
Better known as the roost, the barrel, the whole shebang, the triple quarter pounder.
I still don't know what you mean.
There's a lot to be said about the negative influence of video games. I know a lot of young children have been playing AFL Evolution.
How do you know that?
I got the stats. In that game, you pretty much just go for the torp. Now you can see the real world consequences, and I think it is a disgrace. Ban AFL Evolution, take it off the shelves.
It's a bit extreme, really.
Oh yeah, no, torps are sick. Jaden Hunt. I haven't seen Hunt associated with torpedoes since the Sean Connery vehicle Hunt for the Red October, where presumably there were torpedoes in the submarine. A lot of talk these days about tough footy. If you want to talk about tough footy, let's talk about country footy. Let's talk about 1994. I was a young fella, maybe 6, 7 years old, going up to the canteen, grab some big bosses, maybe a Prima solo. But I see my periphery, thought to myself, that looks like Fraser Brown from the Carlton Footy Club. So I run up, tell my bigger sister, well, I reckon that's Fraser Brown over there. Come to see some country footy. Later on in the day, my sister comes up. She goes, Lockie mate, that is Fraser Brown. I got his autograph. You should go up, grab his autograph too. I go up, hey mister, you mind if I grab your autograph? He goes, sure thing mate. Gives his mates a knowing glance. And he says to me, so who am I supposed to be again? That's when it hit me. That wasn't Fraser Brown. It was just some prick with curly hair. See my sister, and she knows she's got me. She's got me real bloody good. That was 23 years ago, and I haven't spoken to my sister since. So if you want to talk about tough footy, no, you've got no idea. State of Origin could well and truly be back via the AFL Women's League.
Interesting, how do you feel about that?
I've got mixed feelings, to be honest.
All right, lay them out.
Injuries could be a concern. So Katie Brennan would have led the Bulldogs to premiership glory this year, but she was injured. Not in State of Origin, but if she did a knee, touch wood, that's pretty much her entire pre-season, her entire season wiped out.
So you're saying she shouldn't play the game that she loves because she might get an injury. You don't think that this is as important as her season playing for the Doggies?
Of course, yeah. So I'm saying go for it, go for the State of Origin, but if you're going out there on the field, don't get injured, just do it half-assed.
Welcome to Footy Memories. This is where I think back to parts of my life where footy has meant a lot. 2009, 2010 were times when the Saints got to grand finals and didn't get the job done, unfortunately. I was living up in Brisbane at the time. I went to watch it at this pub called the Pineapple Hotel. It's like the home of footy in Brisbane. I was there with like lifelong Saints fans. They've been waiting their whole life to see Saints do well, and then it just didn't happen. You got Milne, the ball bouncing the wrong way. Other stuff too, like Goddard took a sick mark. Lenny Hayes, he played his butt off. The final siren went and the scores are locked up, and we were just looking at each other. We were like, what happens next? I was like, looking at someone like, oh, you want me to go order some more wedges, you know? It just shows the highs and lows of footy, you know? That's why we love it.
Big derby on the weekend.
Oh yeah, the
just
derby's
gone.
coming up. Gone.
Just gone?
It just left.
Just a few players were running 30 to the derby. This isn't my first rodeo. The Dockers and the Eagles are in the derby.
In the derby.
Derby?
For the rodeo. Romeo. Rewalt.
Reece Darby. He's a New Zealand actor in Flight of the Conchords and stuff. It's time for the segment that I do. It's called Lock of the Week. And it's a play on words. All right, I have to go get it myself. Lock of the week. It's been a tough week and everyone's can relax with some football this weekend.
That's nice. So on the weekend I was at home streaming the AFL Geelong game on my laptop and it was really dodgy. So I went down to the pub to watch the game where I got yelled at by lots of Cat supporters. And my thorn of the week goes to fucking Box Footy, you fucking dogs, for having all the rights to the footy. So I have to go to the fucking pub and get hounded by these vicious cats. Fuck you, Fox Footy.
It's made of the same thing.
Give me some lucky predictions.
I'll give you the big tip. In fact, I'll give you 9 of them.
Crows versus cats. What about that Selwood?
Selwood. What's next? Bimetal. Crows.
Crows as well. Bombers versus North.
Irrelevant.
They're not irrelevant.
Yeah, you changed my mind. Sorry about that. I take it back. I reckon North. They're due for a win.
I'm going to go with the Bombers.
Melbourne Demons versus the Port Adelaide Powers.
Is that on Saturday afternoon?
There's not enough room to write down every detail.
I thought you just knew Demons.
Demons will win in excess of 12 goals. Little Easter egg in that one. The Western Bulldogs
Your little doggies.
versus the Gold Coast Suns. Game is happening up in Cairns. I reckon the Western Bulldogs will win the Palme d'Or in the Cairns Film Festival. Sydney Swans versus the St Kilda Saints. Yeah, Saints by 1 goal.
I reckon Swans by 1 goal.
Dockers versus Hawks.
Thorn by 8 points.
Tigers versus Giants.
I'm going to go for the bloody Giants, just in hope that we get to hear that song one more time.
Oh, it's a classic tune. Written by the Cat Empire, one of them. The Magpies versus the Eagles. Collingwood versus the Colling Won'ts, if you will.
The Battle of the Birds.
I got a good feeling about this game. Lions versus the Blues. What is blues?
I think it's a type of music.
Thanks for the beautiful day, everyone. This is the best day of my life.
You know what? I'd just like to say to everyone, enjoy the end of your week. Which game do you reckon is going to be the closest?
The G, I guess. Like geographically.
Of course.
Guys, I'm so sorry, man. I just made it. What did I miss?